NBC Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the
I'm worried,
NFL
Cam.
playoffs.
Kaiser sells a lot.
Fielded cleanly, it's loose. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Dude, this dude is no fucking fun to play. Holy shit.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Yeah, this will be a
Tackle
gain of
Yannick.
5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
It's caught at the 10.
Well, that's a great start. Dude just bombs a fucking post. Jesus.
A big play there. 70 yards.
God, terrible start.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Jaguars nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
They'll throw here. Kaiser. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
And it's 3rd down.
So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Kaiser. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
For Nick Chubb, the ball
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They toss it left side to Chubb. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper.
No fucking shot, dude.
The Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Here's Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So it goes as a completed
Cam, listen to
pass,
this. I run mid-blitz because I know he's going play action. I hit him. Baker Mayfield throws it to a corner route, and it's fucking short. And he fucking catches it.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to
Adams
make a
and
move
gash
on
on the fucking
2nd and
flag
15.
route, dude.
Good tackle on it.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the
You better not get 3 out of this, man. That's gonna piss me off.
But I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
Team here also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way too.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. A toss play to Chubb.
He's gonna
And
get
he'll
3
only
out of
get
it.
this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator.
That's great.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Play fake. Mayfield. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. A run for Nick Chubb. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Yannick Ngakoue. Just as hard to say his name as he is to block. He's there in on the stop that time. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Play action now. Here's Mayfield rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first down throw for Kaiser. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
God damn.
Sounds like a deep-ass breath of you haven't breathed for a while.
There's your penalty.
I can't breathe. It's fucking it's fucking Myles Garrett in my fucking face the whole damn game.
They also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly
annoying.
2nd and long.
Like, you're user rushing. Holy shit.
It's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team.
Well, we're down
side,
17.
It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
Oh my
I think it's
God,
time
Joe
to call your
Hayden's not
playmakers
tackling
together
for me.
and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this
Never.
patch. We need
No.
you to get us back on track
Not
and
one-on-one,
get us going
no.
in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Olivier Vernon. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And it's third down.
Come on.
So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 47 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and which
Dude, oh my God.
For
another tip.
Picked up by Anderson,
bitch.
and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns continue to roll. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's third down.
Kaiser on 3rd and 2. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
He's still doing it. You're a fucking virgin.
You're a virgin.
You're a virgin.
Kaiser. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
30.
Give him 30 yards there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson.
Kaiser's pass.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. We all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's Fournette, and this time he is in. Leonard Fournette taking it in. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mayfield. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's now 3rd down.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. On the carry, it's Chubb. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Losing Penny?
4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
Yes.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
You're bad, bro.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
To use a rush in Madden, you're
Jaguars
automatically a
come to the
virgin.
line to
My
start
opinion.
their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a
Ooh, that's
little
what
bit,
I do,
maybe
bro.
pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
I hate that shit. That shit is unstoppable, and everybody fucking knows it.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I played game less than everybody, and I'm number 1 in QB rating, passing touchdowns, and passing yards.
Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jaguars get a score closer. It's up and good, and that'll make our score 31-14 now.
31. Jaguars 14.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we bought for circle round twice for the encore. You know
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Second half beginning with
Dude, holy shit. Olivier Vernon's not that fucking dope.
Up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of
bullshit is that?
Start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Fournette.
And we're going to get a hold of it.
Taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Jesus.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Kaiser. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
A pass complete here to Conley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Again, it's Kaiser. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he'll let this one go deep for... This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
36 yards.
36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the ground with a tight end. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Browns 31. Jaguars 21.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. On 1st down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mayfield to throw it. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Earl Thomas in on the stop. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
At the 39-yard line.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Give to Nick Chubb.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Kaiser. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
Leonard Fournette saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
The kick is
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Browns 31. Jaguars 28. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt.
Oh, my God.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Chubb. And he stopped immediately there.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And 5.
To throw, Mayfield. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it. Chubb.
Let's go, bitch.
This is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Nick Chubb stops short, and the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. They begin with a run by Fournette. In on the stop there, Andrew Sendejo.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Jacksonville.
1st down, Kaiser. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action. Kaiser. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. A shotgun give to Fournette. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 43 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Josh Lambo.
There it is, partner. You see it. Four fingers. What does that mean?
Fingers. That signifies the fourth quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter. What we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. Lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Mayfield to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Browns first down.
He'll look to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Now Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Here's Mayfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Third down. And 7 yards to go.
Back to throw. And that is it.
Dude, you're joking me. Catch the ball, bro.
Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Fourth down, Kaiser. And Eifert has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
First down.
As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Kaiser to throw.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's
a
so...
pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
Kaiser's pass.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Today's final score.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all...